Oh, am I focused? There, that's a bit better. Hey guys, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Rocket and Honey. Just thought I would do a bit of a video on traveling the world. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll put a little link in my bio to like my Instagram and everything so you can follow along with my journey. I get lots of questions about this the whole time, especially on my Instagram and from friends and random people and people I meet along the way. So I thought it'd be good to do a little video of what the main top questions that I get asked quite often are. What's it like leaving home and traveling the world? It's like insane. I can't even describe. Like, you grow up so much because you go through so much stuff, you're on your own, like you're constantly busy, you have to be completely self-sufficient and organized and practical and have your head screwed on the whole time. You always have to be aware of what's around you, but it's amazing. Like, it's insane. I left England in September 2016. I think it was September the 26th. So it's just coming up, what's the date now? September the 13th. So it's coming up to 2 years in like really soon, like 13 days, which is weird. Like 2 weeks. I can't believe I've been away for 2 whole years. Like, that is absolutely mental. Exciting at the same time, I guess. Like, I've learned and seen so much and done so much and met so many people and experienced so many things that I feel otherwise I'd just be sat at home like working in hospo and doing, I don't know, still trying to figure out what the hell I want to do with my life, which I'm still doing, by the way. Like, I still have no idea, hence why I've not gone home yet, because I know there'll be the whole pressure of, oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna be when you grow up? Guys, I'm still 5'2.5". I haven't grown up yet. So I don't need to decide. It's fine. Why did I want to travel? I was always a really independent child from a really young age. I went to an all-girls boarding school from age 11 to 18, which was amazing. I loved all the girls there. Like, I felt like I had a million sisters, which was so cool. But I also felt like it was quite cliquey, and is that a word? I don't know. It was quite cliquey, and I just kind of wanted to escape it for a while. Like, 11 to 18, 7 years is a long time to be in one place, in one like same school, with the same people, doing the same thing every day. And as soon as I left, I literally just wanted to go as far away as possible. So I went down to London, did an art foundation course, then wanted to travel but wasn't allowed because my parents thought I wouldn't come back. So I ended up doing a degree in fine art, prints and time-based media, which I don't really know what I'm gonna do with, but it helps with my YouTube videos, so that's good, I guess, and my Instagram. I got a degree in London, which is like a few hours away from where I live, up in Yorkshire. I live between Leeds and Manchester. A place called Huddersfield is where I'm from. So I went as far away as possible, like, because I was at boarding school from such a young age, I didn't really have any friends in Huddersfield. Like, I don't know anybody at all. Like, they're all strangers. I went to primary school there, but there were only like 3 girls in my class, and I think only 12 of us total, so I really don't have any friends in Huddersfield. I went down to uni in London, got my degree, and by that point I'd literally decided that all I wanted to do was travel the world. I wanted to go as far away as possible from home. Like, I just wanted to break out of the routine, and I had no idea what I wanted to do. So I was on a mission to just kind of run away, I guess. Yeah, I guess the sad part a little bit, I just wanted to escape reality a bit. I wanted to get out of responsibilities, which doesn't happen, may I add, because you have so many responsibilities on the other side of the world, especially when you're on the move the whole time and when you settle to live in places. So yeah, you can't run away forever, guys. Although I'm still on the road, but still. What am I doing? Currently living in New Zealand, in Auckland, which I really like. I mean, the weather's been shit and I've been so hectic with work and stuff, but it's a cool area, and I kind of like where I am in life at the moment and what I'm doing in terms of work-ish and stuff. So we travelled I'm traveling with my boyfriend Jake, by the way. So we traveled Southeast Asia for 6.5 months. And then we've been in Australia for the past year, and now New Zealand for about 6 months. When we left England, the plan was kind of Southeast Asia, Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, Sri Lanka, South Africa, and then home, back to England. So it's been 2 years and we've done Asia, New Zealand and Australia, but we're currently in the process of applying to stay here for another 2nd year, which we did this week, which is super exciting. Fingers crossed. We will find out soon if we can stay, and if not, our visa's up in March and I literally have no idea what we're gonna do because we're broke as fuck. We have no money. So yeah, wish us luck on that, guys. So we're living in Auckland. We have a really nice room. This is our giant bed. It's like up to here on me. I have to have like a staircase to get in there. And I'm really busy working. I have like 4 jobs. Jake's a bar manager at Mexico up the road, so I get free food and cocktails. That's great. But yeah, just working and living and saving more money so we can travel around, I guess. Like, that's always the aim. Just save so we can see more culture and history and meet more people and stay on the road for longer. So that's what we're doing at the moment. Number 4. How have I made money? So I've made money in quite a few ways since traveling. Number one, probably like Asia, we didn't work at all. We just traveled. So we saved a load of money in London before we left, and then traveled for 6 months in Asia, spent everything, and arrived in Australia with like nothing, like $1,000 maybe. Set up our lives and went straight into hospo, worked hospitality for the whole of Australia, and so did Jake as well. He was a chef before he became a support worker, and now he's back into hospitality whilst we're traveling. But yeah, so hospitality's kind of been my main source of income. Like, I'm still doing hospitality part-time at the moment, but I've also started a few other things. So I'm a guest blogger for a few companies, My Mantra Active, Soul Cups, and soon to be another one, but you'll have to keep your eyes peeled and ears open for that one, guys. Get paid for that either in by products or money, which is pretty good, because I now have money coming into my New Zealand account, my Australian account, and my English account. So that's a great tip, guys. That is literally like a travel hack. Get money into all different bank accounts so that you don't have to pay tax. Don't tell anyone I said that. I'm not earning enough in my English account to pay tax on my English income, if that makes sense. But I pay tax here in New Zealand on my New Zealand income. All very confusing. Shit that you have to learn. Like, you have to grow up so fast when you go traveling. I had no idea about tax. No one ever taught me. I didn't pay tax in England because I was a student. So yeah, I feel like they need to teach us this shit in school, guys. But the world of travel will teach you. Number one's life's lessons. But yeah, so at the moment I've been doing guest blogging, and I did my personal training courses when I was in Melbourne in Australia, and I'm now a trainer at F45 and do some one-on-one sessions as well, which is great because the pay for that is pretty good over here in New Zealand, so that's good. And I really enjoy it as well. Like, fitness is life, guys, as I'm wearing gym kit at the moment, so fitness obsessed. But yeah, I just like helping people get health and fit, I guess, because I know what it's like to be on the other side of it and what it's like to be on this side of it, and I definitely prefer being on this side, and I feel like I know lots of tips to help people. But anyway, I'm getting completely sidetracked, so back to it. So I'm a guest blogger, personal trainer, and also a virtual assistant for a travel active retreat company. So I'm pretty much someone's personal assistant, but nomadically, so online. Like, I do all the emails and the Skype chats and the calendars and the dates and the bookings and the money and all that stuff. And that's really good as well, because that allows me to travel and be more freelance and not need to be set in one place. Like, I can move around with that, so I absolutely love that one. And all the online stuff's great. Obviously personal training as well. I should probably start doing more of that online. But it's all good. Try get to be a nomad, that's the aim. Like, by next year, if we get our 2nd year visas in March, I really want to stop hospitality altogether and just focus on my online stuff. and my personal training. That is the dream. And you see the bubbles forming in my head. That's currently what I'm doing. Next question, what helps when traveling? What helps? I like seeing my time hop on my Facebook and all my friends having fun, although that makes me sad because I'm not there. But what helps? I don't know, like, it's really good making friends along the way and then meeting them further along. Like when we arrived in New Zealand, there was a couple here that we met in Cambodia on a yoga meditation retreat. Obviously you have to do that in Cambodia. And that helped loads because they helped us have an address and set up our bank accounts and have an address to get a job and telephone numbers. Like if you don't have an address, you can't do any of that, which is why so many people are homeless in England, because it's such a stupid system. But yeah, that helped loads. Like having friends in countries already definitely helps. They can give you advice, they can tell you where to go, where not to go, what to do, whereabouts to look. They can even help you if they have like cars for sale or houses for rent or know people with rooms for rent. So that's a great tip. Like just make friends with people along the way. Like as with everything in life, the people that you know are really important, and so you don't want to take people for granted. But it's nice to have a familiarity and have friends in an area already that you can just connect with straight away, if that makes sense. So yeah, that really helps when traveling. Keeping in touch with friends and family. So that's something that I'm not very good at. In fact, I'm really shit at it. Like, I don't know, it's just so easy to get carried away with your own life, and they get carried away with their own life. And it's just really hard to find time, especially when you're on the other side of the world. The clocks are completely, like, I think England at the moment's 11 hours behind me. So it's really hard to pick times to talk and keep in touch and know what's going on with everyone's lives and their emotions and stuff. But you just kind of have to set dates in diaries and stick to it. Like, you have to make an effort. Even if you feel like people aren't making an effort with you, you have to. Because eventually one day, like, we may go home, and obviously I don't want to have lost my friends and family because they're the most important people to me. It can be quite challenging and a bit of hard work, but it's worth it. Like, your friends and family are worth it. So you have to put in the time and effort to contact them. Even though it feels like I saw everyone like 2 weeks ago, and I'm definitely imagining that everything's going to be the same when I get home. But it might not be. So keep in touch with your friends and family, guys. What's it like with a boyfriend? Ooh, it's make or break time. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe below.